Ms. Flexer.
Ms. Flexer, the state of Connecticut ranks at or near the top of all states for its bonded indebtedness as a percentage of our overall state budget. Do you support this continuing level of bonded indebtedness? If you support continuing these levels of state borrowing, please state the rationale for doing so. If not, please be specific with recommendations that you would support to begin to slow our borrowing and lead to a reduced level of bonded indebtedness.
I think this is also a very important question facing the state of Connecticut, and it's something. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think that we need to understand a few things about the state's bonded indebtedness, and it's something when I was first elected I was very concerned about. It was something I heard a lot about, frankly, from this organization, the concern of or how much debt the state of Connecticut had incurred, and the ranking that you cite doesn't take one thing into account. The state of Connecticut, unlike most states, does not have county government, and so the cost for education facilities all lies on state government. In other states, they fund their new school construction through local bonds that are taken out, and also through bonds taken out at the county level. In the state of Connecticut, we pay the lion's share of the costs of school construction. Towns all across Northeastern Connecticut have benefited from those dollars. And when you take out school construction dollars from the amount that the state is indebted for bonds, we actually rank more towards the middle, 24th or 25th. And so I think people need to understand that when we're talking about this issue. I do think we need to be concerned about how much money we are borrowing. We need to be smart about it. It needs to be things that are like education, things that are focused on growing our economy and improving the quality of life in our state.
Mr. Trent, please.
Thank you. That is an excellent question. If we borrowed money like the state does, none of us would be here today. We'd be out of business. And yes, I'm all for bonding for schools, but I think that the state needs to take a harder look, because I know that we go out to bond for roofs, we just have a new magnet school, we go out and bond. But you know, the state really doesn't come out and do their due diligence. They basically, whatever we pass them on, it seems to be automatically blessed. I think the state needs to review what the towns are doing. But I think the biggest fiasco is over the last couple of years. In 2011, there was money, $2 billion, put away to the top 5 businesses. First 5. I call them the Fab 5. The first 5 that come into the state that they're going to offer jobs. I don't believe in corporate welfare. And neither do you, for the most part. You're out there every day, and you're going to earn it on your own, and you're proud of the way you do it. You don't have your hand out. And these are the richest people in the state. Or it's a way of trying to bring people into the state. And it's costing us outrageous money that not only we're going to be paying for, our children and our grandchildren are going to be paying for. And Moody's rating will tell you in itself that we have one of the worst in the country.
Ms. Flexer, with your response, please.
I'd like to respond particularly about the statements concerning school construction. It's actually not true that the state doesn't do oversight. And in fact, in the last several years, we've moved towards more oversight of our school construction projects. We've made the State Department of Education, through legislation, have models of new school construction plans so that the cost for designing schools isn't so exorbitant as we've seen in projects that are done in the past. And we've moved to put new initiatives in place, like having certain types of roofs in order to keep the cost of school construction down. We are doing more to monitor how those dollars